И всем привет, канал MitrichPlay, и мы продолжаем проходить игру SpellForce 3.
Throne Hall, the inviolable inner sanctum of Greykeep. Here lies Norton.
Так, ну что у нас сегодня?
I'm listening.
Ради общего блага отправляйтесь в Калаброк. Ну ок. Нам давали? Нет, я что-то не помню побочку. Выжженная пустыня Оазис. Это лихие люди. А, это я понял. Не, мы пойдем на сюжет. Калаброк после 2 дней пути по Ларским болотам рейд внезапно останавливает отряд. В ответ на ваш вопросительный взгляд он показывает на гору, возвышающуюся вдали на фоне бело-голубого неба. Мы на месте. Вглядевшись, вы замечаете у подножия горы проход, словно трещину в скорлупе яйца. Если есть в мире информация о тех эльфах в масках, то мы найдем ее здесь, говорит он, поворачивая коня в направлении Калаброка. Угу. Ну давай. Так, эльф обязательный, 2 наемника, окей.
As Wraith orders the cohort to a sudden stop after a 2-day journey through the swamps of Lar, you cast him a questioning glance. He points to a mountain in the distance, towering towards the white blue sky. We're here. A moment passes before you notice the opening at the foot of the mountain, like a crack in the hull of an insect's egg. If there's information on those masked elves, then this is where we'll find it, he says as he steers his horse around and makes for Kalabrok.
I didn't think I'd ever come back here. At least not so soon.
How long has it been?
4 years.
I'm still surprised these guards let us through, no questions asked. We stand out like a bunch of goblins at a court ball.
As I said, the Exalted Father is on good terms with most other nations and puts a lot of effort into keeping it that way. In other words, as long as we conduct ourselves respectfully, we shouldn't get into trouble.
А чё у меня слетел? Мой этот... Мой настройка. Так. Нам можно разговаривать с местными жителями.
Are we free to talk to the citizens?
Yes. Though you can expect them to be reserved, most Dark Elves prefer to stay among themselves.
Мне казалось, у Лара были имперские амбиции.
I always thought Lar was an imperialistic nation.
It used to be, before the War of the Six Races. Ever since, the Exalted Father has mainly focused on keeping the country in its current state. Make no mistake, though, the realm is merciless by human standards. Any kind of internal opposition is dealt with swiftly and brutally.
Ясно, где мы встречаемся с нашим контактом?
Fair enough. So, where do we meet this mercenary leader?
I arranged a meeting place. Come on.
Come on.
Look out!
Their crimes end here.
Hold on! I need a second!
Here we go.
This way.
You know it.
Who were they? Thugs?
Derelicts, probably. Outlaws who abandoned their caste. Though these look like they just fled the communes a few days ago.
The communes. We talked about this, didn't we? That's where dark elven children are raised.
Yes. If you flee your commune, you become a derelict, an outlaw. Come, let's move on.
As you command.
Что это такое? Какие-то у них тут музыки играют.
Look at that. Pale bloods.
Are they talking about us?
Just ignore them.
A pale blood? We don't get many these days. What can I give you to ease your travels?
Let me see.
Of course.
Нахрен разговаривать с ними?
Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Это же, ну, торговец. Что ты хочешь услышать от торговца? Так, я что-то взял. Колечки.
General?
What now?
У всех все
Where to?
есть. Не перестаю удивляться масштабу пещер темных эльфов.
Interesting.
Гномы, конечно, отдыхают.
Over here?
On it.
This is it.
There's no one here.
He'll be here in a minute. Let's...
Brother! How long has it been?
В смысле Катрос?
Not long enough.
As friendly as ever. So, this is the new Tahar? Katras Vertarth, at your service. I'm the leader of the Black Company.
Vertarth. I've heard that name before. Weren't you?
He fought for Ronda Lacane during the Purity Wars as the leader of the Deathmen.
So the leader of the Black Company is a war criminal? How did he survive? I thought Tahar killed him.
Well, almost. Tahar left me with a nasty head wound, but one of my men saved me. Also, it doesn't really matter, does it? What matters is that my affair with death made me put some things into perspective. Long story short, I realized that that I messed up.
Мне все равно.
Honestly, I don't care about your past as long as you're willing to help us.
That's what I'm here for. Which is why the Black Company will reduce its rate to 300 gold pieces a day.
For an entire garrison? That's a steal.
It's enough to cover our expenses. Happy, brother? We can keep working together.
Great. On to the point. Do you know anything about a group of rogue sleepers that siphons the souls of civilians?
Siphons the souls of... All right. Start from the beginning. Quite the story. But yeah, I might be able to help. I didn't know about their new hobby, but I think I know who these sleepers are, and I'm sure I can dig up some good information on them. However, I want your help first. My daughter, Sarobi. I want you to find her.
Ну хорошо, что случилось с ней?
Fine. What happened to your daughter?
She fled her commune, after I encouraged her to do so. However, she's been missing ever since, and I'm starting to get worried.
She's become a derelict.
Yes. After I sent her a letter reminding her that life is too short to spend it slaving away for the exalted fucking father. Now, I want to find out where the hell she went, but I need to keep my head down. You, on the other hand, well, you could go looking for her.
Честно, похрен так на него. Ладно, что было в письме?
What did you write in that letter?
Just that I want her to have a proper life. And how she could get out of that place without getting caught. Which she did. As my men told me, Sarobi hasn't been seen in the communes for over a fortnight now. However, she hasn't contacted me yet. And that worries me. Find her, and I'll look into that murderous sleeper cult of yours. Plus, you'll get the Black Company's full support in stopping Sir Evil God. You have my word.
Как выглядит твоя дочь?
What does your daughter look like?
Tall, slender, long white hair. Bit of a pointy nose. She got that from her mother. I suggest you start by asking Tevos. According to my sources, he's her closest friend in the pack. Last time we saw him was near the southern precipice. He's tall, has chin-long hair, and quite the pretty face. I'll be here, so let me know when you have a lead.
All right. Let's find that boy, Tevos. I know the way. I don't see any...
Well met, my friend. A refreshing sight to see a pale blood in these caves. I'm Kel, merchant of the most exquisite wares in all...
You said you can help us. We're looking for someone. A young man. Tall, long hair, good-looking. His name is Tevos.
Yes, I know the dream dust addict. And yes, I can help you. But for some strange reason, I can't seem to remember. Who knows? Maybe some coin or your help with the delicate matter could help jog my memory.
Да, 50 монет, давай заплатим.
Fine. Now talk.
Ah, a welcome sight. All right, I'll tell you what I know. Tevos comes here every morning to get his daily sniff of dust. He's buying it from a man named Iveth. Except that today they got into an argument and Iveth and his men took him away.
Не знаешь, куда они его увели?
Any idea where they took him?
Someplace with less guards around, I suppose. Probably one of their hideouts. And yes, since that's what you're going to ask next, I can point you in their direction. Just don't complain to me when you come back a head shorter.
We can handle ourselves.
I knew you were going to say that. Well then, here you go. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yes! It's about time you showed up.
You were expecting me?
Of course! You think I posted that ad for shits and giggles, that I was hiding in the bushes waiting for someone to read it so that I could go, tee-hee, fooled you. No, although I wasn't expecting a human to answer it. No matter, I'm sure you can learn on the job.
You must be mistaken. I don't know about any ad.
Oh, come now, there's no need to be shy. The name's Gildan Varys, second lieutenant of the Exalted Father's Strength, a retired. Go on, your turn. Name and current employment, if any.
General Arev, commander of the Wolf Guard. What's this about exactly?
General? Funny name to give someone, but who am I to judge? Can't say I've heard of the Wolf Guard either, but I suppose it will do. So congratulations, you're in. But no time for celebrating. We need to get to work, apprentice. William won't summon himself.
Что происходит? Ты сумасшедший, что ли? Кто такой Уильям?
Who or what is William?
Oh, look at you asking insightful questions. Good job, apprentice. I like to encourage curiosity. I've always envisioned myself as a mother moth, flitting from light to light, leaving dots of knowledge with which to cocoon themselves, and...
Tiara's breath, just to answer the question.
Impatience is not a virtue, apprentice. Anyway, William is my demon, or will be. The ritual awaits. I was going to do it alone, but I'm glad I waited. One mistake with this summoning and kapow! There'll be a smear on the ground. But now you're here, we can proceed.
Даже за вопросы задавать не буду. Я помогу тебе.
Okay, I'll help you. What do you need?
That's what I like to hear. Take a look at this. I've been scratching my head over it for the past moon, so now it's your turn.
This must be ancient. It's covered in dust.
Hmm? Oh, no. That's just the dandruff. Don't mind that. What's important is what it says. Give it a read, and then meet me over at the ritual site. We only get one shot at this, apprentice. My William is counting on you.
Хрень какая-то.
Lead on.
Но он прикольный.
Yes?
My apprentice! I hope you studied hard. I'll start the incantations, you handle lighting the stones.
Так, надо было прочитать все-таки.
I'm ready.
Иссохшее древо, что тщетно со смертью воюет. Вот первое место, где ветер огонь не задует. Древо. И сад плодоносный, что меж двух потоков разбит. Надежно второй путеводный огонек охранит. Древо сад. Что дальше? Алтарь для почивших последнее ложе. Он тоже мое одиночество скрасить поможет. Алтарь. А точку поставлю в призыве зловещего чуда в безлюдной коммуне, лежащей к востоку отсюда. Ну, восток последний, да? Иссохшее древо. Ага, на юге. Так, подожди. Иссохшее древо раз. Сад плодоносный 2. А где сад плодоносный? Так, это не восток и не юг. Алтарь это у нас 3. Значит, это север.
Yes! That's it! You did it! Good work, apprentice!
Where am I? Wait, no! Not again!
Он говорящий.
Need me? Sure, I'll buy.
I knew you could do it, apprentice! You've made me so proud!
You helped drag me back to this place!
Wait, Gildan summoned you before?
He won't leave me alone!
Now, William, that's enough. I think you've mastered all there is for me to teach you, Apprentice General. Here, your payment. Good luck. Keep studying. Come, William. Let's go home.
Well, that was unexpected.
Hobby necromancy. never ends well.
Говорю же, забавный. Так, ты чё хочешь?
As you command.
Back already? Oh, yes. Oh, nothing too taxing. No.
Uh-huh.
No. But I... right away. Thank you. Back already?
Show me.
Of course. Take a look.
Квест дал какой-то.
We meet again, pale blood.
Who are you?
They do. I guess I can...
Someone asked me to...
Oh, my, aren't they beautiful? May I ask who it was?
Cal.
Him? Such a sweet man. Will you bring him this as a token of my gratitude? Thank you, pale blood. You're a treasure.
Кажется, не пристало генералу этой херней заниматься.
Back already?
We did as you asked.
You did? And, how did she react?
She wanted me to give you this as a token of gratitude.
A gift for a gift? Oh, what a marvelous woman. Here, something for you as well. Maybe you'll find a use for it.
Much obliged.
Идиоты. Клинические идиоты.
You've had your warning, Tevos. More than one.
But I told you, I just need one more day.
Good to see you again, General.
And his parents are smuggling in money.
You wanted to discuss something?
Ah, yes. Since we'll be working with you for the foreseeable future, I thought you might want to invest in us.
Invest? We're already paying you.
For our superior service, yes. But we could do even more for you. Be more.
Like what?
Oh, you know, equipment upgrades.
Okay.
It's simple.
Crap.
Yes. Our alchemists need...
You? I don't.
You can, but then
I'll let you...
Fantastic. Good luck, General.
Nice. I'll be...
Farewell.
Вымогатели сраные, а? Мы и так им платим, еще и качать их должны.
What's going on here?
None of your goddamn business, pale blood. Now, unless you're here to pay us the money this little shit owes us, I suggest you take your authoritative pale blood attitude and shove it where the sun don't shine.
All right. I'm not in the mood for this. Let's do it the hard way.
Music to my...
Yes, I'm on it. All right.
No, 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 no! What by Nor did you do? You killed them!
It was you or them. Though your way of saying thanks makes me wonder if we made the right choice.
He's worried that the Dust Syndicate will come after him now.
Damn right it will!
Ну откуда же мне было знать? Они сразу поймут, что ты ни при чем.
These were armed criminals who outnumbered you. The Syndicate will know it wasn't you.
Huh. I pray to Nor that you're right. But who are you? And what do you want from me?
We're looking for a friend of yours, Sarobi.
Sarobi? And I'm not sure I can help you, because I haven't seen her in weeks. And we're not exactly on good terms anymore.
You were more than friends?
We were. But I messed up, and after that she became... strange. When that weird woman started showing up, it only got worse.
Что ты сделал не так?
How'd you mess up?
I don't know. Is this really important?
If you want us to find Sarobi, then we need the full story. Just spit it out.
Fine. I stole from her. For years.
To pay for your drugs.
Yes, damn it! To pay for the fucking dust! For a while, I made her believe it was one of her bunkmates. But one night, she caught me red-handed. I told her this had nothing to do with my love for her, but she wouldn't listen. She saw it as a betrayal of everything we had. But it wasn't. Is that so hard to understand? She was the only one I could take that money from because I knew she wouldn't give me up to the overseers. I loved her. And I still do. If it weren't for that goddamn dust.
Ну, мы все совершаем ошибки.
Well, we all make mistakes. What matters is that we learn from them.
I know. And I have. The hard way.
Что за стрёмная баба?
What weird woman?
She was from intelligence, a mage. Whenever she came to the commune, she would take Sarobi aside for special training. Apparently, she taught her advanced magic. Something about the veil.
Завеса? Это ведь то, что отделяет наш мир от иных миров.
The veil. Isn't that what separates our reality from others?
It's the fabric between dimensions. That woman must have taught her how to conjure. It's the art of glimpsing into other realities, or even transporting elements of them into ours. If Sarobi has been taught how to conjure, that might actually help us.
Каким образом?
How?
To interact with the veil, one needs a special kind of talisman, which allows the arcanist to see the places where the veil can be altered. And if one does alter it, it leaves a trail which we could follow. The question is, where do we get a vinculum?
I might have an idea. But it'll cost you.
You're jesting.
All right. The crypts. I saw them bury a high-up from the intelligence recently. Maybe you can find one of those linkulums there.
Worth a try.
Похоже на план.
Fine. Let's get to it then.
Good luck. And here. I think I owe you this. It's a key to the Calabrok tunnels. That'll make it easier for you to get down into the swamp without anybody noticing. Just make sure she's all right, will you? I know she doesn't care about me anymore. But if anything were to happen to her, oh well. You know what I mean.
All right then. Let's get down into the swamps. The boy's right. The tunnels are probably our best bet.
You're sure of this?
Humans? Huh.
Probably traders.
Yeah, probably.
А что так удивительно?
That's her. Scythe.
Wraith! You have some nerve sauntering about here unshrouded. Give me one reason why I shouldn't call the guards and have you hanged.
And you have some nerve threatening me after you killed my son and my wife.
What by Nor are you on about?
The blood burn. You knew it would come for our village because you had seen what it could do. And yet you didn't tell me. You simply left us to die.
Really? Is that what you tell yourself to help you sleep at night? I had as much reason to doubt the blood burn as you had. Yes, I had seen the village it destroyed before it headed our way. But back then, there were no indicators what it really was.
No indicators? The symptoms were...
Almost identical to the red fever, yes. Swollen limbs, blisters, bleeding from the orifices. Every scholar in his right mind would have dismissed these bloodburn rumors as nonsense. Yes, I agree, we should have known it was something else by the time it hit Calabrok. But we both didn't. If anything, we both messed up. The only difference is that you refused to see how dangerous it was, even when I already had. Not even when your pretty wife begged you to flee. And even when you finally realized what you had done. You didn't face your error, no. You simply abandoned the realm and the Exalted Father altogether. And that, dear Wraith, is something I will not let go unpunished. You're coming with me.
Давайте все успокоимся.
Let's all calm down.
Shut your mouth, Pale Blood. You should be glad I'm not reporting you to the guard for traveling with a traitor.
I'm not coming with you, Scythe. You'll let us walk away now and pretend we were never here. Understood?
You're giving out orders? A derelict to a seer of the intelligence? I'll take down the lot of you myself if I have to.
Без этого можно обойтись.
Look, whatever happened between you, there's no need for this to get bloody. Believe it or not, we're on a mission to prevent something bad from happening, and Wraith is an essential part of it. Just let us go.
Mission? Huh. You're lucky I have a good sense of when people are lying, Pale Blood. Because you're not. Now get out of my sight.
Ну вот. Не хватало нам...
I shouldn't have provoked her.
Не хватало нам еще дипломатического скандала. Теперь ты расскажешь мне, о чем тут шла речь.
Will you finally tell me what this was about now?
I can, if you want. But not here. We'll talk once we get back to the keep. Either way, thank you for this. Let's focus on the mission now.
I will follow.
Alrighty.
Так, тут торговцы есть, стоп.
You want it, I got it. Quite an exchange.
This better be good.
Need something? Pleasure doing business.
Come again? May Tiara bless your path.
Это все у нас есть. Свитки я не буду покупать, я ими не пользуюсь. А вот зелья пригодятся.
Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need.
Where are we going?
Классно они тут устроились. В недрах горы.
All right. Yes.
Do you ever wonder what it's like up there?
In the temple?
No, up there. The world above.
Out of the way.
Sure, I'll buy.
You there, Pale Blood. Come over here for a moment, will you?
Here we go again.
I did.
What is it? We're just travelers.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. Say, Pale Blood, you see and hear a lot of things with your pale eyes and your pale ears, don't you? What would you say to making a little extra coin on the side?
We're not interested.
Are you sure? If you're worried about disturbing the realm, don't be. This can be our little secret. All you have to do is let me know if you have any interesting information to pass on. In exchange, a little gold to weigh down your pockets. What do you say?
Договорились.
You have a deal. You keep this quiet, and I'll bring you what I know.
Of course. I think you'll find this arrangement to be ideal for us both. Come back if you hear anything juicy. I'll be here.
Он готов платить за сведения. Почему бы и нет? Так, мы вернулись к началу. Я еще не все посмотрел. Никогда не понимал этой механики. Гора. Прям гора, понимаешь? Из горы, ну... Реки текут. Как они туда попадают? Откуда?
Guess the smith isn't here.
But look, there's a note on his workbench. Gone hunting. That's not very helpful.
Well, maybe he'll be back later.
Это ж какое давление должно бить, поднимая воду наверх. Законы физики не везде одинаково работают.
Those look like moles.
Did they kill those farmers?
I think that's your answer.
You think I came prepared?
You're next.
Keep it up.
All right, I'm going.
Over here.
Come on! Hold on! I need a second! Hold on! I need a second!
To challenge us.
I'll keep the bastards off you. Throwing your life away.
I want some action. Consider it done. Die already.
Pathetic. Blazes, that's a big one.
Kill it!
Hold on, I need a second.
What do you require?
Что происходит? Рейд стал демоном. Я думаю, блин. Что за дичь?
This better be good.
А, нет, он призвал его. Да.
On it. You're sure of this?
Really?
I guess this is the graveyard. Why is it outside the city?
The Dark Elves don't worship their dead like humans or elves do. The body is a means to an end. Once the spirit is gone, it's just a hull. Most bodies are given to the Exalted Father's necromancers. Burial sites are a luxury.
Well, let's find that mage's crypt.
Die already.
So it must be.
Come on! Throwing your life away.
That must be it. It's locked.
A defense mechanism. Probably only relatives and other members of the
Throwing your life away.
Зачем запирать склеп?
This is how it ends.
This ends now.
Там же трупы.
That looks good. Hold it when we approach the crypt door.
Over here?
Die already.
Finally, some action.
Жезл золотой. Ну-ка, на-ка.
That's me.
Further down the stairs, you come to a portcullis.
Chilly.
Welcome to Kalabrok. Let's find the vinculum.
Yes.
Суровые у них земли, конечно. Но я думаю, они привычные.
There, that must be it.
Almost as though they wanted us to find it.
Receiving a vinculum is a great honor for every mage of the intelligence. Seems like this one wanted everyone to know just how influential he was.
Can we just take it?
We don't have any other options. Let's be careful.
А это, видимо, разрывы.
Guardians. Where did that firewall come from?
Another defense mechanism, I'd wager. Well, that was to be expected. We're trapped.
Can we dispel it?
We can try, but I doubt it. That's a powerful spell, but... maybe the vinculum can help.
How?
Put it on.
Надень.
Tiara's breath. What are these lights?
Fractures. It's still functioning.
Fascinating or not, the firewall's still there.
In this reality, yes, but maybe not in others. Those lights all around us, they are what mystics call fractures. Windows into another reality.
Прикольно.
A fracture allows the creation of a temporary link between the reality it connects to and ours. A link through which you can transport objects back and forth. And since there must be a reality where this firewall hasn't appeared, all we have to do is find a fracture into such a reality and conjure that version of the room into ours.
Охренительная способность.
Well then, let's step to it. How do you use the vinculum?
You infuse it with a bit of magic once you're near the fracture. It's fairly intuitive if you're a mage.
Как это работает?
You know it. Where are we going?
Что-то я не понял.
What is it? Stay close. This way.
Может, как-то так?
Watch out!
Точно.
What do you want?
A visitor from another dimension?
One where something awoke an undead down here, yes. I told her.
The door's open.
It might never have been closed in this dimension.
Over here.
Knock me over with a feather. That's fascinating.
As you command.
Если спросить, а я могу его использовать, не одевая? Нет, не могу.
It worked.
That's convenient.
The architects of the crypt might have hidden the lever in another dimension, so that they could disarm the trap, but a grave robber couldn't. Too bad that they didn't count on us being mages. Now come, let's get out of here and look for Catrus's daughter.
Ну, теперь-то я могу его снять. Конечно, интересная штука. Но у меня это какой-то легендарный талисман.
Well then, what now? How do we find out where Sarobi went?
Carrying a vinculum changes the magical signature around a person. If we use ours near the fractures here in Kalabrok, and she used hers too, we might be able to find traces of her.
Traces?
You'll see.
Блин, все равно надо носить.
What do you need?
Over here?
Was I the only one who just saw that?
No. The fracture...
Mushrooms.
Lots of them. Probably provisions. She might have stolen them from the farm to prepare for her escape from Kalabrok. Let's look for more fractures. All of them combined might help us to find out where she went.
On it. What kind of potion is that? It smells disgusting.
Could be Graricht. It's a plant extract you rub on your skin to repel swamp bugs.
So, she headed for the Loranian swamps. That's good to know.
Yes, but half of Lar is swampland. We need more to go on.
A spear. It looks orcish.
Why on Io would she buy an orcish spear?
I have no idea. Let's keep looking.
Ooh.
A key and a chest. Perfect. Let's see if it's empty.
Makes sense. If this was her stash, she took all of it with her when she left Kalabrok. Though... Use the vinculum. If we get lucky, it will conjure a version of the chest that hasn't been opened yet. All right, I'm going. So, what's in it?
A map. And there's a route drawn on it from Calabrok to the, Crimson Mire. That's at the border to the Iron Fields. Do you think that's where she went?
Well, this map was drawn in another reality, so we can't be sure. But yes, I suppose so. Let's get back to Catras. He'll want to know about this.
What's the latest?
What is it?
Классная способность.
Yes? Out of the way.
Ой, а мне с кем-то поговорить надо.
Go ahead.
Чё вы хотите?
Knee house, balls, you look like shit. Did you wrestle a troll?
A graveyard's more like it. But I think we know where your daughter is.
The Crimson Mire? Blazes, what bollocks is this? I told her to meet me just outside of Calabrok.
Could have something to do with the orcs, couldn't it?
What orcs?
You don't know?
Of course I do, I just like to play dumb. No, I don't know. What orcs are you talking about?
Well, when that Circle Mage orc, Gore, proclaimed the unification of the tribes, not all orcs went along. The Fleshkin, for example, left Bargagor and set up a town in the Mire.
Huh, that's news. And it explains the orcish spear Sorobi bought at the market.
И Высокий Отец позволил им.
What? And the Exalted Father let them?
He didn't clap his hands with glee, but so far he hasn't taken military action.
Эти орки агрессивны.
Are these orcs hostile?
Hard to say, since few people ever travel into the Crimson Mire. But so far they've shown no interest in expanding their territory. Who knows? Maybe they just really want to be left alone.
Тебе удалось что-нибудь узнать о культе спящих?
What about your end of the bargain? Were you able to find any information on the sleeper cult?
Some information, yes. And you'll get it once you found my daughter.
Ну, козлина. Значит, Сауреп отправилась на болото, полное орков.
So, Sorobi fled Lar via a mire that she knew to be populated by orcs. That's an odd decision.
Odd or not, I don't care. I want you to go after her and make sure she's all right. Now!
Как нам ее искать?
How are we supposed to find her, though? We can't search the entire mire, can we?
That's the upside of our situation. The mire only has a handful of paved roads leading through it and few travelers. Reading her tracks shouldn't be too hard.
Then let's step to it. Will you accompany us, Catras?
Not right away. I didn't expect to leave the city right now, and I need to make some preparations first. Go ahead, scout out the area, and send me back a messenger so that my men and I can catch up. And General, find her. Please.
Good to see you again, General.
Что ты думаешь о Катрусе?
What's your opinion of Catras?
You do know I'm standing right here, don't you?
Nice try, General. I know better than to gossip while the boss is around.
Черному отряду что-то нужно.
How's the Black Company doing? Need anything?
We're keeping a low profile here. It lets us keep tabs on developments in the realm. Now that you mention it, though, there is a little problem you could help us with. Our stashes keep getting raided by a thief.
You'll be asking the General to do your laundry next, Pavon.
Sorry, boss, but the General did ask.
It's all right. Tell me about this thief.
Yes. For weeks now, our supplies and belongings have been disappearing. The thief never takes much, only small items like documents, gold, knives. Whoever this derelict is, they know how to cover their tracks. The company has more important tasks to keep us occupied. So for now, it remains an irritant. If I wasn't so annoyed, I might even be oppressed.
Я займусь этим.
I'll look into this. Are there any leads?
No. But check one of our stashes. Maybe we missed something. Clue or a footprint.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll be going.
Farewell.
Козлина, не хочет он сплетничать о своем начальстве при своем начальстве. Это же суть Сущность.
My favorite pale blood. A word? Back already?
Что теперь?
What do you want now?
I would like you to deliver more gifts for my fair lady over there. The flowers were a good start, but now my offerings must do more than elicit a faint...
Another delivery?
You still don't get it. I can't just walk over there and give her these gifts. No, it...
Fine.
Thank you.
You don't need...
Well, I mean, I can't simply...
All right.
3 things. A gold necklace to complement her delicate...
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Pale Blood. Pay close attention to her reaction when you give them to her. Let me know once you have.
We meet again, Pale Blood.
I have...
What's this? My, how extravagant. Cologne perfume? A bold shot.
It was Kel, the trader who gave you the flower.
Him? Imagine that. Give him a message for me, would you? I'd like to meet my mysterious suitor. I will be waiting outside the city, where curious hearts may avoid curious eyes.
Fine.
You're a treasure, Pale Blood.
Вот упыри, а.
Back already?
I delivered the gifts for you.
Yes? And how did she react?
She wants to meet you outside the city. Guess it did the trick.
Oh, this is excellent news, Pale Blood. I will go at once.
Well, good luck then.
Thank you, Pale Blood. Before I forget, your payment.
Did he just call you a treasure?
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this.
Maybe we should follow him. Make sure he's not in over his head.
Maybe.
Думаешь, стоит проследить?
Interesting.
Да что с ним случится?
Over here?
Oh, my fair lady. We meet at last.
Yes, come to me.
Твою мать.
Blazes!
What? No. Help!
Kill it!
Pathetic.
Yes?
I could use some healing. There's nothing you can do. I could use some healing.
I'm ready.
Сходил, блин, на пикничок.
Piece of cake.
No, save me. She was...
A demon, yes.
To think, I've spent all that money on her. Thank you for saving me, Pale Blood. I need to get back to my wares. Farewell.
Ух ты. Снижает стоимость всех покупаемых вами товаров и повышает стоимость продаваемых. У некоторых торговцев появляется особый товар. Это надо. Это интересно.
What do you need?
Кстати,
On it. Good choice.
появился, да? Нет? Нет, не появилось, все то же самое.
Want to trade?
Of course, take a look.
Interesting.
You want it? I got it.
Psst. You! Yes, you! Over here!
You wanted to speak to me?
Shh! Keep your voice down!
You're a little young to be out of the communes. Why aren't you with your pack?
That's why I want to speak to you.
You're running away, aren't you?
Not so loud! My name's Devlas. Yes, I left my commune. I'm trying to leave this whole blasted place, but I need help. I've already forged the documents I need to get out of here, but they need an official insignia. Without it, they're useless.
Что от меня требуется?
So what? You want me to steal an insignia?
No! The intelligence would figure out what's going on. Look, I know a guy. He's a smith who specializes in counterfeit items. All you have to do is convince him to make a fake and then bring it back to me.
Fine. I'll help you.
Lord be praised. Thank you. The smith should be at his workshop. I'll wait here in the meantime. Thank you again.
Over here. Guess the smith isn't here.
But look, there's a note on his workbench. Gone hunting. That's not very helpful.
Well, maybe he'll be back later.
I will follow.
Уже час.
Okay, let's search. Wait, what is that?
It's an Adari. It's getting away with something from the stash.
After it.
Lead on.
Don't let it get away.
Blazes! How long can it keep this up? All right.
Lead on then.
What's this?
Sure, I'll buy.
Ключ к северному болоту.
Sure.
What do you require?
Piece of cake.
Stay close.
Good to see you again, General.
Вот твоя бумага.
There was a glowing jellyfish-looking creature that stole one of your documents. I figured you'd want it back.
Glowing jelly. Ah, you mean the Nadari? Norse claws, I should have known. Thank you for taking care of it, General. Go ahead and keep the document as thanks. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Thanks.
Of course. Anything else?
I'll be going.
Farewell.
Так, ну все, да. Тут нам делать больше нечего. Но время мало. Я помню, в начале была какая-то пещера закрытая, там были порталы. Тоже такие с разрывами. А где она была? Здесь, что ли? Что это такое? А, не, подожди, не здесь. А, да, здесь. Так, а может что-то можно одеть? На тебе кирасу.
What is it?
Did you hear? Something clicked.
I can't see anything happening, though. There must be more of these.
No. The plate reset it. I'm here.
Ну, очевидно, нажимная плита.
Yes.
Тогда нажмем.
Okay. You know it. Where are we going?
This way. Hear that? Something clicked. Can't see. No. The plate resetted.
Where to?
What is it? You're sure of this?
Yes.
Got it.
Потрясающе полезный амулет, но могли бы сделать его кольцом.
You're sure of this?
Сильно бы мне сэкономили нервы.
Keep it up. Hear that? Something clicked. I can't see anything happening, though. There must be more of these.
Там бой будет?
What do you require?
No. The plate resetted.
Make it good.
Need me? Okay.
What do you want?
General? That's me.
Hear that? No. The plate resetted. One of the Reavers. And a spirit!
I'm here.
The thing doesn't budge.
Maybe it's tied to a mechanism. We should look around the cave.
Good idea.
Did you hear? Something clicked.
I can't see anything happening, though. There must be more of these.
Hold on! I need a second!
Так.
Need me?
The thing doesn't budge.
Maybe it's tied to a mechanism. We should look around the cave.
Good idea.
I'm ready.
No. Did you hear? Something clicked.
I can't see anything happening, though. There must be more of these.
Понятно.
Yes.
No. The plate reset it.
I'm ready.
I'm listening.
Make it good. Did you hear? Something clicked.
What's the latest? Ooh. Pathetic.
What do you want?
General? Where to?
Go ahead. This way.
What now?
Во.
Interesting. Here we go. All open. Let's see.
I need help. Die already.
What's this?
Эссенция мстительного духа. Это для улучшения. Отлично. Так, в принципе...
Yes? What do you need?
Это для улучшения...
General?
не амулета, как талисмана нашего.
What is it?
Так, все, собрались. Час 13. Ну-ка, может, еще что-то сделаем. Подспудно. Выжженная пустыня — это, походу, бой нужен. Виндхольм.
Really?
What is it?
What do we have here?
Welcome back. Did you find any...
Ни хрена они уже статую закончили.
Need help give you luck on your search.
Когда успели.
Ah, you're back. Please tell me you have good news.
Твой сын оставил для тебя письмо.
Your son and his friend made it to Kalabrok, but they left before I got there. I have this letter that he meant to send you. Here.
Another one? Well, thank you for bringing it to me. I always said the surface is a dangerous place. Now let me see. Wait, something is wrong. This letter, it's signed by Idar and the penmanship looks like his, but it doesn't sound like him. I hate to ask you for another favor, but can you find my son and bring him home? I'm afraid something is wrong.
Okay, I'll find him. Does the letter mention where they were headed?
Oh, thank you. The letter doesn't say, but there's a part where he complains about the winds on an open plain.
That sounds like the Howling Steppes.
So you know it? Please, search there first then. Bring my son home to me.
Воющие степи. Мы там были.
Desolate and austere for as far as the eye can see, the Howling Steppes carve a no-man's land into the heartland of southern Fiora. Intense storms can form with little warning on the windswept plains.
Ну да, мы же тут не добили лихих людей, как будто бы. Но мы вроде как всех добили. Я не знаю, где их еще искать. А квест не закрылся.
What do you require?
Так, нам надо после этого возвращаться в цитадель.
Oi, you! Yeah, I see you. I'm warning you. I'm armed. So, you're stupid as well as deaf. Well, you're here now. What do you want?
Calm down. We're only looking for someone, Idar Grainblast. We have reason to believe he was passing through this area.
This is a trick. He sent you, didn't he? He wants you to take him away from me, that's it. I didn't know what else to do.
So you must be Torren then.
Nihal's bloody hammer, I am. You think you can talk down to me like I'm some stone-brained fool? Huh? You better stop looking at me like that or I'll bust your eyes from your bloody skull. Now get lost.
Где Идар?
Where is Idar? What have you...
Fuck you! What did I say? You know what? Forget it. I'll send your eyeballs back to him.
On your order.
Those claws, what was that?
He was paranoid about something. Come on, let's search his things. Maybe there's a clue as to where Idar went. Huh. This looks like Torren's journal. And a letter. Let's see. Blazes. Torren was obsessed with him. It says here that Idar was talking about going back to Windholm, so Torren had to keep him in his life.
Oh, that's creepy. What about the letter?
Let me see. Huh. No wonder the last letter sounded strange. Torren wrote it. He was in the middle of writing another one.
Okay, so Torren was paranoid and then wrote those letters. But where's Idar?
Let's keep looking. Maybe there's another clue around here. Blazes.
Those aren't animal bones, are they?
This must be Idar. So because Torren was afraid Idar was gonna leave him, he killed him, and then wrote letters as him so his father wouldn't notice.
And, don't forget, he carried around his bones like a child's doll.
Guardians. We have to tell Herrick.
I'll leave that conversation to you, General.
Охренеть. Ничего не скажешь. Ну а кто сказал, что гномы не могут с ума сойти? Кстати, надо зайти к торговцам, у меня же колечко волшебное.
You're back.
I'm sorry.
What? No. Not Idar. Are you sure? How could he be dead?
Мы нашли его тело, его убил его друг.
His friend Torin. He killed him. He killed him and then kept his body with him. He was the one who wrote the letters.
No, that's... You're lying. You made that up.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I brought back his body. I thought you would want to bury him.
You're a liar. That's not my son. He's still out there. I know he is. Get away from me. I'll find him myself.
Ой, да пожалуйста. Главное, что у нас квест завершился.
You again? What brings you back this?
I'd like to...
Aye. But you break anything, you pay double.
Hi, what you looking for? Well bargained. Take a look around, see what you like. You'll find just what you need. Come again.
Ладно, возвращаемся.
Yes.
Yes?
Хочу нанять наемника, покажи мне список. Поменять.
How did you come to serve as quartermaster for the Royal Army?
Me? Injured my knee some years back, but still wanted to serve. So they put me on supplies. Then I worked my way up to here.
Farewell.
Good day, General.
Yes?
Interesting.
Want to trade?
What's
Yeah,
this?
you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest.
Ah, General. I've been meaning to talk to you. Good work on the heist. And those spiders. They never saw it coming.
Probably one of the strangest things I've done. That was a lot of gold we took from the treasury. Where would it all go?
Aye, it was a good haul. Most of the coin will go towards mercenaries and more weapons, but we've set aside a portion for Windhome's displaced too.
That's charitable.
We do what we can. Either way, did you need something?
О боже, нет, я не хочу это слушать.
Good. Me? Don't so see where I'd like to. When it turned out there were a lot of... No, not me. Oh, once there's stability on the throne, well,
Really?
What about you? Where do you consider home?
My home is all...
Aye. Then you understand. Well, I was busy, I guess. No, it turned out they owed the... I got a letter from Malik about... once this business is taken care of... But he declined. Said dust and stones, no. Aye, I do. It's cheap, and it's how I know we're...
That's all I wanted to know.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Ugh, why is everything still spinning? I believe you. Who do you mean? But it's not as doom for maybe. Nothing. He looks up to you, you know.
I get that feeling, yeah.
See ya.
Отлично.
If it isn't the puny paleskin.
Вот еще эссенция духа.
I got the essence. Here you go.
Splendid! Just give me a moment.
Так, персонаж восстанавливает 9 концентраций, существа рядом с объектом 9... 286, вот этот интересней.
Ta-da! A real beauty, as always.
Thank you.
Let me do more research into it. I have a feeling that beauty hasn't reached her full potential yet. What?
Right, I'll go get some.
Look, puny paleskin, I
No.
What? Bottom line. Yes, yes, do as you please. Now, back to work.
Stay close.
Armors and shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords.
What do we have here? Sounds promising. All right then.
Yes? Wanna trade?
Hi, what you looking for? Yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need. Good choice.
Нифига же нет новых товаров. Колечко врет.
General.
You still owe me an explanation for what happened in Kalabrok. Who was Zayath? And what does she have to do with the death of your family?
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten about it. Fine. I promised you the truth, didn't I? I can tell you, but it's not exactly an uplifting story. Also, I imagine you have better things to do.
Хочу знать, кто мои союзники.
I want to know my allies. I helped you in Kalabrok, so at least tell me what this is about.
As you wish. Come, let's talk somewhere else. Somewhere with less people around. Well then, you've heard about the Bloodburn, haven't you?
Бля, вы можете сами поговорить, а? Да.
Yes. Good. Then you know it only affected people who weren't magically gifted. I already told you in La that my family, my wife, and my boy died from the Bloodburn. What you don't know, though, is that I could have prevented it. I thought Sayath was responsible, but she was right. I'm to blame. To make it short, when the Bloodburn first surfaced, I refused to see it for what it really was. When the rest of our village fled, I forced my family to stay. And when it hit a week later, it happened fast. I didn't notice because I'm a mage and it didn't affect me. But when I got back home from the laboratory, my wife, Jerobi, and my son, Atros, greeted me at the doorstep. Their eyes swollen and their foreheads burning with fever.
Какими были твои сын и твоя жена?
What were they like? Atros and Jerobi.
Different than me. Atros was only 7 when he died, but he took after Jerobi. Good-hearted and optimistic. I never understood how she did it. She had been through hell, and yet she didn't let it bring her down. I still don't understand what she saw in a pessimist like me.
I understand her. You're intelligent and you're kind.
What makes you think I'm kind?
I don't know. It's just something about you. You're distant and withdrawn, but I can tell.
If you say so.
Чем ты занимался?
What was your profession?
I told you I was a mage of the intelligence. A scholar.
Yes, but how did you provide for your family? Research alone doesn't pay for food.
It does in the realm. If you're a part of the intelligence and the council deems the focus of your work worthy, it will provide for you as long as you pursue your studies. That's what Sayath and I did in that village. We studied the nature of life and death.
Как получилось, что твой сын не отправился в коммуну?
How come your son didn't live in a commune?
Because we didn't live in Kalabrok, but in a small village near the coast. Most children there are brought to the Kalabrok communes when they come of age, but there are exceptions.
Почему ты не бежал вместе со всеми?
Why didn't you flee with the others?
Well, what I told Jerobi was that the rumors were superstitious nonsense. A plague that spreads through a song in the wind. Nonsense.
Only that wasn't the full truth.
Mostly I ignored it because I was too absorbed with myself. All I cared about was my work. My experiments. I was on the verge of a breakthrough, and had I abandoned the laboratory, they would have failed. So I rationalized the danger, and stayed. I spent the next fortnight watching them die. And there was nothing I could do. All my life I'd spent studying the nature of life and death. Yet they withered away right before my eyes.
И поэтому ты оборвал все связи с царством.
And that's when you broke ties with the realm?
I didn't break ties. I just ran. To tell you the truth, I don't even remember. It was all blurry. Fragments. I must have spent at least a moon in my home, drinking myself to oblivion. When I finally came to my senses, I was lying in an abandoned fisherman's hut somewhere in the swamps, covered in dirt and bug bites.
That must have been just weeks before you met Tahar, right?
Yes. Have you ever lost someone, General? Someone who was the world to you?
Да.
Yes.
Then maybe you know how it feels. That kind of pain. It never goes away. Every day it's like I'm walking through this fog. And while I know I'm alone, I can still see their silhouettes up ahead, reminding me of what once was, and what could have been if I hadn't murdered them. Syeth was also an intelligence scholar, and we worked together in the laboratory. Just a few weeks before I came here, I found out that she'd been to a village the Bloodburn had infested long before it came to ours. So I shifted the blame onto her. Had she told me how dangerous the Bloodburn was, I would have fled with the others, I told myself. It was nonsense, of course, and she was right. I ignored the warning signs even when they became so evident that she left. And all because I was too arrogant to abandon my research. I killed them.
Я сожалею о твоей утрате.
I'm sorry for your loss.
So am I. I guess if there really is a silver lining to everything, then mine is that their death made me realize something. Ultimately, we're on our own. As long as you make your purpose for living something outside of your control, you're doomed to lose it all eventually. I'll never make that mistake again. Anyway, I've been rambling on for too long. I hope I satisfied your curiosity, General. I will see you on the next mission.
Да, более чем утолил. Так, всех раскидали, нет?
What do you need? Out of the way.
Сейчас 33 уже. Срочно заканчивать.
Yes, General?
Hey, just checking in. Wanted to see how you're doing.
Fine. Thank you.
Fine? That's it? If something's wrong, you can tell me.
No, it's not that. I never thought I'd see beyond the Howling Steps. It's strange.
What do you mean?
I knew it would be different, but not this different. Like here in Greyfell, there are so many people crammed together. The walls feel like a basket collecting and trapping everything. And it's so loud. How does anyone stand it?
Бывает, конечно, тесновато.
It can feel confined at times, but that's when I like to get out of the city for a while. Remember what fresh air is like.
You forget what fresh air is like? Ancestors' mercy.
I imagine the Howling Steppes must be very different. What's it like living there?
Nothing like this.
Как-то расплывчато.
That's extremely vague. You're avoiding the question.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm not used to conversing with outsiders. It's hard to know what to say and what not to.
We're not that different from you, actually. Aside from the preference for walls.
Yes, I see your point. It's just that we're taught from an early age to only trust our own people. Outsiders are to be avoided.
Я ценю твое доверие.
In that case, I'm grateful you put your trust in me.
Well, the truth is, General, I don't know you. You seem to mean well, so far, but I'd be a fool to believe in words alone.
Я заслужу твое доверие.
Fair enough. I'll let my actions speak for themselves then.
Yeah, that would be best. Anyway, you must be busy. Let us speak again some other time.
Over here.
Так. Мы совсем про эльфийку забыли. Про нее забывать нехорошо.
General, what is it?
О, мать твою за ногу.
What are your...
Your words and Ellen's... you know... Sure. Shoot.
Why?
What? Oh, not just the Queen. But at the same time? Yeah, though, admittedly, long school... Yeah, in Barga Gore, of Earthshaper. He still is. I'm
Where?
In the scorching desert. I don't
Wait.
get it, to be honest. I'm glad he's not in the keep right now.
Any idea when they'll return?
Once their missions are completed, I guess. And that might be a while. Well, I'll...
Makes sense.
No, was. Which is a welcome development, if you ask. Oh, so we're doing...
What's your...
Well, come on. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. You fascinate him. On a...
Well, that's a pity. I'm not into...
I figured. But no reason to worry. Either way... Either way... But either way...
А чё она такая разговорчивая?
How would you...
A drink. So, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Она какую-то важную роль сыграет.
No. What?
Money, mostly. What I've always loved about the idea of traveling to a new country... yeah, anyway, we digress. Good, but it's because especially then you... when... Then again...
But...
No, yeah, you're acting under orders. But I still can't help...
Well...
I mean, we don't want there to be any...
I wouldn't mind.
See you around, General. I'm glad you joined us.
Я не понимаю, нахрена столько диалогов всунули.
Out of the way.
Такое ощущение, как будто они, блин,
Keep it up.
весь книжный лор решили запихнуть в эти диалоги. В смысле?
General, is there anything I can help you with?
I wish to...
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Her Majesty is occupied with other matters.
So long.
Tiara's light, General.
Спасибо за лайк и подписку. Серию будем заканчивать. Ссылка на плейлист в описании. Подписывайся на канал везде. Ставь лайк, оставляй несколько комментариев. Все, всем пока.